외국인이라고 하더라도 우리나라에 거주하는 사람이라면 내국인과 동일하게 세금을 내야 하는데요. 그렇다면 외국인 근로자가 알아두면 유용한 세금 상식에는 어떤 것들이 있는지 한국 세금에 대한 자주 묻는 질문들로 지금 시작합니다.
Good afternoon, Paul.
Good afternoon.
Would you introduce yourself?
Of course, my name is Paul Zarate. I'm from Ecuador. Korea is a very popular place to work abroad. These days, it seems it's getting more and more popular with things such K-pop, dramas, and movies. And I know many people who are working in South Korea. So, I listed up the questions that many foreigners are curious about.
So let's get into first questions.
Yes. The first question is, I know that a lot of people around me who are working as an English teacher. I heard that when someone is working as an English teacher in a language institute in Korea, their employer deducts 3.3 from their monthly salary for tax purposes. Is such taxation correct?
I think first I should explain tax liability of foreign English teacher. Taxation of income tax for foreign English teachers differs based on their employment status. That is, employment status is determined by the specific conditions of the contract between you and your employer. And it's broken into two types, employee and independent contractor. And we also call them freelancer. And most of foreign teachers are independent contractor whose income is withheld every month at 3.3%.
That means when I make a contract with an employer as a freelancer, they deduct 3.3% from my monthly salary for tax purposes.
That's right. If you are an independent contractor, the payer have to withhold taxes every month at a rate of 3.3%. It's included 0.3% resident surtax. In this case, income owners are responsible for filing global income tax returns in the month of May of the following year. At this time, if the former is larger than the latter by comparing the prepaid tax and the final tax liabilities, you will refund the excess, and if the latter is larger than the former, you shall pay the additional income tax.
Then, if income earners are employee, what's the difference between freelancer and employee?
If income earners are employee, employer have to withhold the monthly income tax calculated by using the simplified tax withholding table, and their income tax liability for the year is settled and finalized in February of the following year through the year-end tax settlement completed by their employer. At this time, if the former is larger than the latter by comparing the income tax already withheld and the determined tax amount, the employer shall refund the excess, and if the latter is larger than the former, the worker shall pay the additional income tax.
I think a lot of foreigners who are working in South Korea should report their income and tax in their countries. I wonder why they should prepare.
You can verify the amount of income and taxes paid within Korea by obtaining a certificate of income from any district tax office or through the home tax website. You can find the location, phone number, and address for any district tax office by clicking the Contact Your District Tax Office section on our website.
Is there anything that I should pay attention to obtain a certificate of income?
In order for there to be a certificate of income, your taxes need to have been settled either through year-end tax settlement or through global income tax return filing. You would have to wait until your employer completes the year-end tax settlement, normally at the time he or she issues you your final monthly paycheck, before you can obtain a certificate of income. However, if your employer hadn't completed the settlement of your income taxes for the current year, it would be difficult to certify the income amount and taxes paid thereon. until the close of the year. In this case, your payslip can serve as an alternative certification of your earnings until the certificate of income is available. Also, the year-end tax settlement for the previous year is usually reflected on the certificate of income around May next year. If you want to verify details of the amount of income and taxes paid in Korea for the previous year before May, you should first check your gross income and taxes paid of the previous year from the receipt for wage and salary income tax withholding, which is issued by your withholding tax agent. And this certificate can also be used to support any claim to foreign tax credit in your home country. So it would be good to obtain it in advance.
Thank you very much for the insightful information. I think it will be very helpful for teachers willing to work or working in Korea.
So next time, we're going to talk about home tax and answer the questions about year-end tax settlement.
국세청은 국세청 영문 홈페이지에 다양한 참고 자료를 게재하는 한편 신고 도움 서비스를 지속적으로 개선해 외국인 납세자의 성실 납세를 돕고 있는데요. 외국인 근로자가 어려움이 없이 납세의 의무를 다할 수 있도록 앞으로도 더 많은 지원이 있길 기대하겠습니다.